Hello friends, welcome to Plants, Crochet, Cooking and more. And if you have stopped by for the first time, thank you for visiting our channel. Let us start the video without further delay. I'm going to show you how we can make this pretty granny square. It is very easy. So I am starting off with a slip knot and the hook size is 12.5. Now I have chained 5 and now I am going to slip stitch into the very first chain to make the ring. Now once that is done, I am going to chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, which will be counted as one double crochet. After that, yarn over and I am going to work my double crochets into the ring. I am going to work 15 double crochet, so 15 double crochet plus the first chain of 3 is going to make 16 double crochets in the ring. So let us count and start making our double crochets. We have to work it perfectly into the ring. Now it's better we start counting our double crochets from the very first one so that we don't have to keep counting again and again later on. Here I'm still making my double crochets. I have to make 15 of them plus the first chain of 3 will make 16 double crochet. Now let us count to be sure. So that's done. We can tighten the tail so that we get a neat finish, and now I am going to slip stitch into the third chain of the very first chain of 3. We need to do that carefully so that our yarn doesn't get shredded. So our very first row is done. Now let me chain 3 and then I chain 1 again. After that I am going to jump into the next chain and work a double crochet. Now again I'm going to chain 1 and work 1 double crochet in the next chain. This is the sequence, that is chain 1, 1 double crochet, again chain 1, 1 double crochet. Now here I'm going to chain 1. I have zoomed in so that it becomes easy for you to see. Now I'm going to make a double crochet in the chain that is available, again chain 1 and a double crochet in the chain space, again a chain 1 and a double crochet, again a chain 1 and a double crochet. That is the sequence that we are going to follow all around. Half of the work has been completed. Now I am near the finishing point. I'm going to chain 1 and work a double crochet. Now chain 1 and I am going to slip stitch into the third chain of the very first chain of 3. So this completes our second row. Now moving on to the next row, I am going to chain 3. After that, what I'm going to do is I am going to work another double crochet in the same chain space, and then I'm going to chain one and again hop into the next double crochet and work 2 number of double crochet into the same chain. Now again chain one, and we are going to make 2 number of double crochet on top of the lower double crochet, that is the double crochet of the previous row. Again chain one, and I'm going to make 2 number of double crochet on top of the previous double crochet. So this is the sequence, and in the same manner we need to work all around, that is chain one and work 2 number of double crochet on top of the previous double crochet. 2 number of double crochet, we are working in the same chain space. This is a very easy and a beautiful granny square, and it is perfect for the beginners who want to make some project out of granny squares or by using the granny squares. Here close to the finishing point, I've chained one and I am going to work 2 number of double crochet in the same chain space. So that is done. Now chain one, and I am going to slip stitch into the third chain of the very first chain of 3. Now we need to do this step carefully. So that is done. Now I'm going to chain one and snip off the yarn. Now this pattern, if you wish to, you can use solid colored yarn, that is same colored yarn, but it will look beautiful when it is made by using 2 different yarn or 3 different yarn. It is up to you. Now I am introducing my second yarn, because from this part onward I want to use a different colored yarns. Contrasting color looks good. So let us attach the yarn with a slip knot. Now I'm going to chain 2 and I am going to work 1/2 double crochet. Yes. After that again I'm going to chain 2 and work 1 double crochet. Now I'm going to chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and then work 1 double crochet in the next gap, and then again I chain 2 and work 1/2 double crochet in the next gap, the gap that is available between the 2 double crochets. Then again chain 2 and I am going to work another 1/2 double crochet. Yes. Now I'm going to chain 2, 1 and 2, and I'm going to work 1 double crochet. That means in between the double crochets I am working 2 number of 1/2 double crochet. After that I chain 5 and then I work 1 double crochet. So my second corner is done. Chain of 5 is making the corners. After that I chain 2 and work 1/2 double crochet in the gap which is available in between the set of 2 double crochets. So this is it, the corners are being done. Now again I'm going to chain 2 and work my 1 double crochet. Again chain 5, which will make our third corner, and then I'm going to work a double crochet in the next gap that is present between the set of 2 double crochets. Actually it is a chain 1 gap. After that again I chain 2 and I work 1 half double crochet, again chain 2, working my half double crochet again in the next gap that is available. So our 3 corners are done, 1, 2 and third. Now we need to work the 4th corner, for which I am going to do a chain of 2 and then I am going to work 1 double crochet. Yes. Now let's work the 4th corner by making a chain of 5 and working 1 double crochet in the gap that is available. After that, very simple again, I chain 2, 1 and 2 and I'm going to slip stitch into the very first chain. So that is done. This row is complete. It is already looking very neat and cute. Now moving on to the next row, what I am going to do is I am going to skip into the next gap that is available and I am going to chain 3. Now we are going to make double crochets in the chain 2 gaps. So a chain of 3 followed by 2 number of double crochet. The sequence is very simple. We are just going to make 3 number of double crochet in the chain 2 spaces, and in the chain 5 space I am going to make 1 and 2 double crochet followed by a third double crochet. That means in the corner I am making 3 double crochet. After that I am going to chain 1, 2 and 3 and I'm going to make 3 number of double crochet in the corner space. So that's the third one. That's our first corner. Then I'll jump into the chain 2 gap again and make 3 number of double crochet like how we had done earlier. Second is done. This is the third one. After that again I am going to jump into the next chain 2 space and work 3 number of double crochet. That's the second one and this is the third one. So this is the sequence that we need to follow and work all around. Very simple. We are just working 3 number of double crochets in the chain 2 spaces, and in the corners we are making 3 double crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochet. This is my second corner. I am working the double crochets. This is the second one and this is the third one. After that we are going to chain 3, 1, 2 and 3 and make another set of 3 number of double crochet. 1 is done. This is the second and this is the third one. And in the same manner I am going to make 3 number of double crochet in the chain 2 spaces till I reach the starting point. And oh yes, we need to work the corners by making 3 double crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochet. Now this granny squares can be used in any of the projects, making of bags, then cushion covers, throws, anything, table runners. You can simply make anything and it is so easy and it looks so beautiful. It is specially made for beginners who want to work granny squares but do not have the courage to work on bigger ones. This granny square is one of the best one a fresher can start off with. Now working my last 3 double crochets, it's already done. Now I'm going to slip stitch into the third chain of the very first chain of 3. Now that's done. I chain 3 again, which will be counted as 1 double crochet. Now I am going to work the last step. This step is very easy. We just need to work 1 double crochet on top of the existing double crochets. on the sides. I'll show you what we need to do in the corner, but other than that it is very simple, just working double crochets on top of the existing double crochets. So here I am about to reach my very first corner. In the corner I am going to work 2 number of double crochet. One is done, this is the second one. After that I am going to chain 3 and work another set of 2 number of double crochet in the same space. So that makes our very first corner. After that we just need to keep working 1 double crochet on top of the existing double crochet till we reach the next corner. So this is how it looks now. We just need to keep working double crochets. Now here I am about to reach the other corner again. Here I am just working double crochets on top of the existing double crochets. Very simple pattern. So I reached the corner. Here I am going to work 2 number of double crochet. One is done, this is the second one, and then I am going to chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, and after that I am going to work 2 number of double crochets, and then after that very easy, working double crochets again. So here I am working my last corner by making 2 double crochet. Then I have started working double crochet on top of the existing double crochets, and I am very close to the finishing point. We need to work the double crochet carefully. Now I have reached the end point and I am going to slip stitch into the third chain space of the very first chain of 3. So that is done. After that I chain 1 and I am going to snip off the yarn. This is how our granny square looks, bright and beautiful. Now after snipping off the yarn, we have to tuck the loose ends by using a tapestry needle. I have another piece of the granny square. You can use the same sequence, that is keeping the yellow yarn inside, the magenta outside, or the magenta inside yellow. It is up to you how you want to work your granny square. So the loose ends are tucked carefully. This is how our pretty granny square looks. I hope you all found the video useful and interesting. If so, do give a thumbs up. And friends, as I always say, please do not forget to share, subscribe and comment. Do hit the like button if you found the video interesting. If you are new to our channel, do take a moment to subscribe and stay tuned for more of interesting videos on various topics. So till we meet again, it is bye-bye from all of us here at Plants, Crochet, Cooking and more.